All right, welcome back. This is MDawg, and doesn't it feel nice? Feels nice to Captain Santiago to be fishing here at Mosquito Lake at 5387. I mean, really, this is the spot that gave us hope that we could find a path forward and perhaps one day make it back to the sea, right? This is MDawg, and we are once again trying to catch those trophy Crucian Gibels, or at least some nice size Crucian Gibels, maybe some tench as well, if I had to guess. And we are here, in case you've lost track, we are here at level 18. We've got right at 4,000 silver. I saw a post that this spot here, get that anyway. Oh, look at the double rough. Well, that one's over in a matter of seconds, so we're not going to worry about it. I saw a post that this spot is doing all right again, but the bait of choice is pop-up strawberry with pop-up raspberry. Now, we are at an 8-meter clip here. And one thing I haven't done is I have not thrown in any ground bait. Let's go ahead and do that really quick. So we're at an 8-meter clip. We're going to go to 7, I think. Because this will get us through the overnight, right? So we're at an 8-meter clip, and I'm going to show you what we're fishing with in 1 second. So let's catch these fish real quick, and then I'll show you exactly what we're using. If the, by the way, if the middle rod ends up being the strongest, then you'll know that strategy we're using is not quite working out like we wanted it to, but you never know till you try, right? Okay, here's what we're doing. On the first and third line, we are doing snowman rig. You remember, classic pop-up is what a lot of people are using here at this point. But we're only at 53% bottom fishing. We got to make it 60 to be able to do pop-up. But we did unlock snowman rig. So we are able to use that. We're also able to use classic hair rig, the 2 carp rigs that we have so far unlocked. Let's get my mic a little closer here. And so here's what we have on snowmen. On 2 separate setups, large 1 hooks, raspberry 16 sinking boilie, strawberry 15 pop-up. Now, notice the difference in that one and this one. Strawberry 15 sinking boilie, raspberry 16 pop-up. So these are the 2 bait flavors we want. These are the size boilies we want. If we had pop-up rig unlocked, we would do double pop-up. But since we can't, we do snowman, which just lets us do 1 sinking, 1 pop-up. And we've done a combination of both. Now, middle rod, we have the classic hair rig. This is really the rig and baits that here on Captain Santiago we have absolutely destroyed. Strawberry 15, raspberry 16, and we have been killing it with this historically, but I still don't think that the spot is necessarily as good as it was, you know, a few weeks ago when we first started this account. But people are still catching some decent fish. And even, you know, so far what I've seen, the bite rate still seems to be, you know, 6 minutes. Like, it's still doing fine. We're also in the middle of the day. Overnight is when we're hoping maybe we'll get a lucky trophy or so. All right, I'll keep updating you as the fish come in. But let's see how we do, and let's see if the larger fish, even as we get closer and closer to trophy size, let's see if they come in on the snowman rigs or on the classic hair rig in the middle. All right, hey, snowman rig comes through again. Very weird, isn't it? By the way, that's a nice size, 179 XP. Very weird how we have just not had a fish on this first ride. Oh, finally it's getting a nibble. I knew if I complained it would work out. That's just the way it goes, right? Been playing RF4 for a while, you'll just know that's how it goes. All right, first rod. So this is what I'm going to do with the first rod. I'm going to do 9-meter clip, and I'm going to try to cast this one farther middle or right here. Because I think, for whatever reason, this far left side seems to be getting the slower bite rate. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Oof. Okay. Okay, this middle rod looks like it's still getting a nibble, not quite catching a fish yet. All right, we've got one now, huh? So I put it at 9 meters, cast a little farther right, and we immediately double up on it after we hadn't really caught a fish in quite a while. And all of a sudden, Snowman seems to be pacing at a pretty good speed here. We'll see if it holds up, but so far so good, right? All right. Getting lots of nibbles. Got a fish jumping out there. I just have this feeling. Huh, I guess not. I guess we're just still getting nibbles. I thought maybe we had like a really small fish on there, but it looks like we don't. Sometimes those carp, they can just nibble forever, can't they? I'm going on and on about how good this spot has been, but what I can't forget is that in actuality, that common roach trophy spot is really what pushed us over the edge. I mean, the amount of silver we were making on that spot was obscene. At least at one point. Yeah, these nibbles are crazy. All right, I think we've got a fish on. Yeah, that first line is definitely moving. All right, snowman comes through again. Very small again. A couple more of those. It might be worth checking that that really small cafe order out. Okay. I tried to stick with it here for a few minutes just so you kind of get an idea just how slow the bite rate is. But man, we are catching some smallies here. Now, what time is it? It is 6:43. It's important to notice the time because that's going to explain some things. Hopefully it's going to pick up here. All right, classic hair. Flexing a little bit here with a nice size crucian. It's now 8. Go back 19 minutes ago, we've caught 13 fish. We're not setting the world on fire, but we are doing okay. With the hope aflame that nighttime might bring one or two really nice ones. Even here at 8, we're already seeing them hovering around a kilo in size. We love to see. And we're at 25 silver in 19 minutes. That's, you know, I would say that's like okay silver here at Mosquito. We're not looking for okay. We're hoping to pop that average up a little bit once it gets a little later, but we'll see. All right, snowman. Right around a kilo. Love to see it. All right, classic hair rig. Ooh. Uh-oh. All right, so what do we say? All right, now Snowman. Snowman has a chance to answer here. All right, it's too early to make any major overreactions. But all I'm saying is, first came in on classic hair. Even though we've got two set up on Snowman. You know, we've gotten the achievement for catching a trophy on Snowman, but we've only seen one, I think. Is that a tench? Oh, it's a little mirror carp. Hey, it's a brave new world. You know what we can do with that little mirror carp, don't you? That's right. Classic hair not able to go back to back. That would have been tough to ignore if classic hair had gone back to back there. So that trophy came in at about 10 p.m. it looks like. Ooh, classic hair. I'm telling you, that's about as close as you can get to trophy. But it's not quite there. See what Snowman has to say. Once again, we're getting a very a weird sort of thing where line one is lacking behind the other two. Yeah, we've kind of stopped catching the small ones. I'm like, I think that fish is on. All right, let's reassess. Classic hair coming in with the classic small. Not what we're expecting there. All right, so now we've got two non-marked, and these are all pretty small. How much time is left? Very little. It is worth 10 silver. I think we should go ahead and cash it in. Let's just make sure we don't have another one on. Tell you what, we're going to try to catch one more just in case we happen to get another, like, really small one. I don't think we will. This is the time of day where most of them will be big, but let's just see here. All right, Snowman, show us what you got. Classic hair is winning 1-0, and it's also down 2-1 rods. Crazy. But it's early still. Plenty of time left. Ooh. Uh-oh. It's close. It's close. Gonna be close. It's just under, isn't it? Alright. We need to start thinking about trends. Like, it's not just about trophy size, right? Trophy was classic hair. The second biggest one we've caught was classic hair. The third biggest one we caught was classic hair. And then we get to the fourth one, which was Snowman. I am not going to change it because we're going to see this through. But I feel like I'm ready to say classic hair better than Snowman. So you unlock pop-up. I think this was our conclusion last time. But the difference was last time we just had 1 snowman and 2 classic hair. So I wanted to give it a little bit more of a fair chance here. I'm going to go ahead and just... Here, we're going to do something. 10 silver. Crucian carp by weight. 1.5 is worth 2 silver. Much better to go ahead and sell them. And I don't want to have to worry about this thing expiring. I'm not going to cut it any closer. We're going to go ahead and do it now. And who knows, when that rolls off, maybe another Crucian order will pop. Maybe the big one. That's what would be great, is if we got the big Crucian order. That would be very fortunate. It started to look like not just size, but actually just catch rate here in the, like, key time of the evening for catching Crucian Gibels. It's just looking like classic hair is outpacing. We really need this to be an impressive fish here. It's not going to trophy. It's going to get in the top 5 on size. 1.3, I think will. Yeah, so it's the 4th largest we've caught. It is a Gibel, which is interesting. Did we just catch 2 in a row on this line? By the way, what's the ground bait, Crucian Gibel? It lasts 16 hours. Okay, just trying to figure out how long those ground baits were going to last in the water. All right, this is smaller. A lot smaller. All right, so what are we at? 21 fish, 36 minutes minus 5 fish. Pin for cafe plus 69 more. It's 79 silver in 36 minutes. That's a much better rate. That's putting us over 100 an hour, and we're just 1 lucky fish from crushing it. So one thing I need to acknowledge that I really haven't been thinking about, it's possible the reason why this line is more active is that for some reason the strawberry sinking and raspberry pop-up is just the better combination. I mean, I guess based on what we've seen, if I was going to trade one out for classic hair rig, it would be the left one would be the first one I would do. But I think I would also consider all 3 at this point. Okay. I think that this combination has just proven to be too slow. So I am going to go classic hair and 2 sinking boilies. We'll keep everything else the same, including the 9-meter clip. All 3 of them were at 8-meter clip, but now middle and right are at 8-meter clip, and left is at 9-meter clip, and it's now on the sinking boilie setup. So the only snowman rig left is this far right setup. Alright, this is probably not a Crucian Gibel. I just have to be okay with that. It could be a healthy tench, though. There is still hope of tench. Be an early tench, but not too early. I mean, it's possible. Let's see if we could just gently turn its head here. I think we did. Now can we keep it coming in? Looks like no. It was a good try, but still has a good bit of strength left. Alright, let's just go ahead and catch this fish. Take a chance. We'll hope for the best. I mean, we can be pretty sure it's not a Crucian Gibel at this point. I don't know. I don't know if somebody would argue like, oh, it could be a blue trophy Gibel. That's how strong it is. I don't think so, though. It's just slightly stronger than our full power, which I guess on this setup, our full power is basically 5.2. Trying to keep it on. We've got some pretty nice hooks. I mean, we've got a chance here. Ugh. So sad when it turns out to be just like a 3 kilo common carp, though. I like that it's not running far. It's not a huge, I mean, it's not like it's a 6 kilo common carp. I mean, it would be across the lake a little bit. And it's now coming in, by the way. We're about to see this fish. And I'm seeing tench. Oh, you'd love to see a tench this size. Come on, out of the water, baby. Yes. 1500 XP. We will take that every time. All right, we're at 45 minutes. Go a little bit longer here. I think this is going to be... There's another tench. And we have a chance. It's still not 8. And this spot does every once in a while give you a trophy a little later. But I think we might just get 1 trophy this time. Alright, I think we're going to wrap it up here. We're just under 30 minutes on video time. Catch this last fish. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, it's a mirror. $53.5, don't you love to see it? Alright, let's make sure we didn't get this. Another small one. All right, so 8. I'm guessing these wouldn't be more than 8. So that's 18. It's interesting that they rolled another small one on like that. So 118 silver, under an hour. Not bad. Not crazy like it can be some nights, but it's not bad. We'll take that. That puts us up to 4,100 silver and some change. And we will certainly take that. I guess you get a bonus fish here. Maybe a couple of bonus fish. Oof. No way. At 10 in the morning? What in the world? What was it? 118? We just went to 140, 153, 154. That's pretty nice. I feel like I have to show you one more fish. I mean, can't like stop it back-to-back trophies. See one more fish. All right, here we go. Well, streak has to end sometime, right? Ooh. End it with a marker tinge. Okay, hey, as always, thanks for watching. See you next time. Tight lines, everybody.